This moment is different for mediation in a very specific way. The number of armed conflicts is at its highest in more than a century. And it's not just the number of armed conflicts, but it's the intensity with which those conflicts are taking place, their length, and the destruction, particularly to civilians and civilian infrastructure, which makes the advancement of peace more challenging, not solely for the present, but in the long term. Partnership is the only way forward, but a partnership that is rooted in the upholding of universal values. The fact that Qatar is leading the charge to really advocate for the upholding of international law, specifically in the conduct of hostilities, international humanitarian law, this is fundamental. As we adapt our approaches to mediation, it is not starting from scratch. It's in fact building upon fundamental human-centered values that have come about as a result of shared humanity and our own experiences in war. So as we think about the new ways of advancing peace, it is also to build upon that which we know to be true, centered around human dignity. Really, to come back to the start, you have the number of armed conflicts, but I think when we say that, 160 now according to the ICRC, active armed conflicts, the vast majority of those are not in the headlines. They remain neglected. So a challenge for us is to move beyond the headlines and really take stock of those conflicts that may not be so apparent or grabbing the attention of everyone, which means that we're also having to look at it from a longer term point of view, which entails strong prevention investment. What is equally challenging, that most of the conflicts we see erupting now are not new. They are in fact a part of a cyclical form of armed conflicts that have remained unaddressed, sometimes interjected with peace agreements, but that they're coming back because those fundamental root causes haven't been addressed. So we have a challenge of the proliferation of them, the vast majority being neglected, but also the fact that the complexity of inherited types of intergenerational conflicts requiring a more systemic view and not just an immediate focus alone. Absolutely, I think the really fine reflections from the distinguished humanitarian diplomats in particular on the stage, as well as leading famine experts, reminding us about the centrality of humanity in going about what we do, as well as the decades-long work it takes in the aftermath of war and in the building of peace. I think this is such a powerful reminder as we think about the work of peace mediation.